What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Marlon, and this is my Mushroom Sitting in Minecraft episode 16. Right now, we are, as you can see, dealing with the weather. And why are we looking at the weather? Well, let's just say that this is just going to be only the first 5 or 10 minutes of the stream, talking about the weather before we can get into Minecraft. It's becoming the norm now. Now, let's take a look at what's going on in the Northeast so far. Well, in the past 3 hours, we've had some rain, and that includes my area as well, the New York City area. The tri-state area, I should say. But so far, we have some showers. Relatively light winds right now, folks, as you can see. I mean, at the top portion of the screen, of course, it does say the New York City area with the current temperature of 43.1 degrees, and it has moderate, or rather overcast skies with moderate rain. But I beg to differ on that because it sounds more like light rain to me. And it's 9:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Relative humidity is at 83%. Winds moving, oh, I see, almost 15 miles per hour. Well, the direction is something that I need to work on. I mean, because they don't really put the directions for some reason. But regardless, from Boston all the way down to Washington, D.C., and then down to Richmond, Virginia, the I-95 corridor is currently dealing with so much rain right now, but a lot of it is located right around Northern Virginia all the way to New Jersey. And from what I've heard is that the tri-state area is dealing with a persistent drought, meaning that during the winter we didn't get much snow. We did, but we didn't get much. We didn't get like a 2-foot snowstorms of any kind. And right now, we're dealing with the rain, so it's possible that that the intensity of the drought could be minimized, but it won't go away that quickly, like overnight. It doesn't happen that way. It takes a persistent, or rather consistent amount of rainy days, not all at once, just showers about every other day or so, and then the drought ends. I mean, right now we have a rainfall deficit right now, even with the snowfall that was less in numbers in terms of total snowfall accumulation throughout the whole season. But I digress. There's also showers throughout upstate New York as well, in Syracuse, as well as places like Kingston, but that could be in Canada. And a line of showers stretches downward towards the westernmost part of Maryland, and just east of Pittsburgh. And in the south, well, southeast, particularly places like eastern Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and as well as the Carolinas are dealing with some showers and thunderstorms right now. But as you can see, there's a cold front that is swinging by from Virginia Beach all the way along the Carolina coast, off the coast, and then towards the Georgia-Florida border, just north of Jacksonville, and then exit out towards Apalachicola, and then towards south of Houston, and then towards San Antonio as a warm front. So that means cool temperatures have make their mark today in the south, but there's also a stationary front swinging in from nearby Pittsburgh down towards Roanoke, Greensburg, Charlotte, Atlanta, Tuscaloosa, south of Tupelo, and then towards Little Rock, Arkansas. The rest of the south, particularly just west of the Mississippi, is doing fine. Dry weather. And the Midwest, most of the Midwest is mainly dry for the most part. I wouldn't worry too much about Canada. The West Coast, or rather the western part of the United States, well, there's plenty of scattered showers throughout the northwestern portion of the country, especially spotty showers in the Great Basin area, and especially in parts of central California and off the coast of California as well. But much of the action is located in Oregon, in the interior, and as well as the coastal parts of Washington State. Some showers, maybe some thunderstorms, but do need to double check. Yeah, turns out I was wrong about that. So it's just rain right now. Nothing much in terms of snowfall, folks. Now we'll get to the weather at around probably 10:30 or 11 o'clock, depending on how far we're gonna go with the Minecraft. But we'll just leave the radar on for now. And as for the active weather alerts, we only have one special marine weather warning in North Carolina, but the other one's in Canada, so we don't need to worry too much about it. But mostly involves, let's see, thunderstorms for the most part. That's a marine warning, so if you're out on the water, you might need to head back to shore for safety. Yeah, because, I mean, I may not be a boater or a guy who goes out into the ocean, or at least not so often, but I would urge caution either way. And finally, we do have two special weather statements, and they're both in Florida. One here at Palm Coast, Crescent City, Palatka, as well as Ocala National Forest, just east of Ocala, dealing with some thunderstorms and possibly some flash flooding, if I'm not mistaken, though. I mean, we don't have a severe thunderstorm warning nor a flash flood warning as we speak, folks, just so you know. I mean, if there were, then the National Weather Service would put out such statements. But for the most part, things are relatively calm. We'll talk about our extended our 3-day forecast at the end of the stream. Right now, let's just get to playing Mushroom City in Minecraft right now. I just need to transition right now to here. And here we go. Okay, so in the previous episode, we did manage to finish this tower here. And now we're working on this tower here. Once we're done with this tower, we're gonna duplicate the stairwells here and then put it right there and there. But in the meantime, we're gonna focus more on this. So how you guys doing today? Anybody looking forward to the weekend? And if so, what are your plans? If you don't mind me asking. For the most part, I'm just gonna stay home, like as though nothing too special is gonna happen. All I know, folks, is that well, it's gonna be uneventful. My row's away, and no vacations until probably either the summer or fall, or probably until the holidays. Life sucks, folks, but gotta make the most of things. Right now I am talking a little softer because, well, soon someone who lives with me is gonna go to bed soon. I mean, I don't know when exactly, but it could happen at any time. And besides, I may be tired, folks, but the show must go on. Not because I have to, but because I want to. Because, for one thing, I really want to give you guys some entertainment, and as well as give myself some experience in broadcast meteorology. Something that's beyond tradition. Something new, but it's more of an experiment at this time. So, guys, for those of you who have been around since 2 months ago, what do you guys think about this whole thing? You guys enjoying it, or you guys need me to improve on things? And if so, what are they? And please be very constructive about this. I mean, I only respond to constructive criticism, just so you know, folks. Otherwise, bye-bye. I know that I can take no more, ain't no lie. I wanna see you walk that through, beep beep pop 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 pop. Don't wanna be a fool for you, just another player in the game or two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, beep beep pop 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 pop. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I've had enough. Might seem crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye 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 bye. Okay. The rooftop is the 26th floor. Get to fixing. Just a bit, folks. Yeah, as for the keyboard, folks, I'm not trusting the keyboard folks. I mean, it's working right now, but probably one of these, I don't know, at any time there's going to be trouble. I knew you were trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me, nothing. Well, I'm not much of a. Well, just so you know, folks, I'm not much of a fanatic of Taylor Swift, but don't think that I'm a hater of Taylor Swift either. Because that would be very wrong, though. Because after all, a hater's going to hate, 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 and I'm not one of them. It doesn't mean that I'm a fanatic, so it doesn't really work that way in my world. So I just shake it off. Shake it off. I don't know why I make such cheesy Taylor Swift jokes. Okay, so this becomes the second floor. Third. This one's the fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Whoops. Seventh. Eighth. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, then 14th, then 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Yeah, the sirens are getting louder. Hold on, let me mute the mic, folks. I'm back, folks. Let me check the bottom floor. Okay, so everything's good. This is good. And then the 25th floor. And then finally, the rooftop. There we go. Oh boy, it's raining right now. Gotta get downstairs right now. Yeah, I might need to take shelter in the basement. That one goes upstairs. Okay, this one's downstairs, so let's put up a bed in the meantime. Good night. Morning. See what I did there? Hold on. Let me mute the mic. I hear background music. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that. I have no control over background noise at this moment because, I mean, frankly, it's just not fair that, I have to live like this. Alright. So what now? Well, let's build the first floor. Okay, 2... see, 5 in total on that side. 2. And then in. Yeah, well, folks, let's see. What happened to me this week was very uneventful. I mean, what about you guys? You guys had any eventful stuff going on? One thing I could say, folks, is that I just need a better way of entertaining myself while maintaining my consistency in life. But, however, it's fallen short because, well, I constantly feel like I've been yearning for, fun. And unfortunately, as much as, I enjoy streaming for you guys, that's not the problem. It's just that, I just miss, a lot of people to be with, you know? Because, well, I mean, you just go to work, you go eat, then you go to sleep. Just, I remember when I was in college, I just simply have fun with friends from time to time. Yes, of course, they were studying, but for the most part, it was just fun. For those of you who did go to college, or at least vocational schools, what was it like? Did you guys have fun? Did you guys wish that you had better lives or something? I don't know. For me, well, it was hectic. Although I'm not going to go further into details, but if you guys were close friends of mine, and I tell you, oh no, the keyboard is at it again. Oh man, looks like this is gonna be one of those moments where the keyboard's gonna screw things up for me. Oh no, 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 please. Ah. Oh. Okay. just need to be super careful right now. Seven. Okay, let me see. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so far so good. Okay. So far everything's going along right now in terms of this building here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I forgot to light up that part. So let's get to it, right? Right? I'm kidding. Don't mean to pressure y'all. So far I haven't seen any bats lately. Yeah, I need to sit well. My neck is starting to hurt. Yeah, the way I position myself in sitting. There we go. There we go. Excellent. It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon, and this is episode 16 of Mushroom City in Minecraft. Right now, we are building the third building of City Center Plaza. And this is what I got for the first two buildings so far. They're well connected. And they're coming along. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. Yeah, things are starting to get messy in terms of the keyboard. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. If it does, that'll be very problematic. Okay, there we go. Come on. Excellent. Yeah, just let me stretch a little bit. Yeah, make it 5 here. Total. Yeah, do the same thing with that part here. This part here. Wait a second. I just noticed something. Like, I forgot about putting signs for ones for the stairwell, not the elevators. I mean, I already did the elevators, which is great, but now I have a new problem. For starters, I have this. This is not the first floor. Yep, it's official. I have a new problem. New problem. Okay. Let me see if I get this right. what have I done? What have I done? The sign faces that way. If it faces north, if I see the sign that faces north, could I make it work? Might as well do it individually, unfortunately. Because I have no choice. Because I'm a screw-up. Okay, this is the basement, this is the first floor. First floor. Oh, we got a lot of repetition to do. Second floor. This is the third floor. Fourth floor. Yeah, this is going to be a long while, folks, so bear with me on this as I correct my mistakes. Fourth. Fifth. This is the sixth floor. Sixth floor. Yeah, this is the seventh floor. Seventh floor. This is the wait, is this the seventh floor? Yes, it is. It is the seventh floor. You always gotta check, folks. Always gotta check. Okay, so this is the eighth floor. Eighth floor. This is the ninth floor. Oops. That's the 10th floor. Yeah, we're on the 10th floor right now. Okay. The 11th floor. There's a total of 25 plus the rooftop, folks. 11th. 12th. Yeah, this is the 12th floor, folks. Yep. Keyboard's at it again. 13th. Yeah, we're halfway there, folks. We're halfway there. 13th floor. 14th. On the 15th floor. Yeah, this is the 15th floor, just making sure. The 16th floor. Floor. This is the 18th. And this right here is the 20th floor. Oh, no, not again. Yeah, this is the 20th. This is the 21st floor. So we're getting there, folks. We are getting there. Yeah, 21st floor. This is the 22nd floor. Third floor. Floor. Then there's the 24th. Oops. Yeah, the 24th floor. Oh boy. Then finally there's the 25th. Floor. Alright, we are almost done with this one, folks. 25th. Finally. Rooftop. Oh, man. Looks like we got ourselves some uninvited guests, folks. But whatever, we're not going to deal with him right now. Yeah, we gotta follow the same process as the other tower right there. this one is a little more quick. Second thought, maybe we'll wait until the building is complete. But until then, we're just gonna fix this one, folks. All right. East. The door is to the east. Yeah, it's quite a daunting task, even though it's simple, but it's daunting. See what I can do about this part. Towards the interior. Okay. Still working, folks. Still working. Nothing. Here we go. That's a nice touch to it. Okay, now what's next? Thought I got this in the bag, but I don't. Turns out I was so wrong. So wrong. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, things are going quite well, folks, so far. But, I mean, there's a lot to do. Here we go. So far, it's alright. Okay. Whew. Well, folks, this night is far from over. Right? Things are coming together, folks. Except for the stairwells, which we gotta do. But we're definitely gonna get there. Make that 47. Good. It's not bad, folks. Not bad so far. Right now, what's next? Well, the sun is rising, so now is a good opportunity for me to, continue doing this right now. So let's do it. Let's do this right now. Um... hold up. Hold the phone. Something's not right here. Something's definitely not right. Okay, so things are not too bad so far. I mean, only spooked myself just a little bit. But we're getting there, folks. We are so getting there. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon, and this is episode 16 of Mushroom City of Minecraft. I've been streaming for about an hour so far, and this is what I got for the first two towers. So we're going to complete the third tower right now. 35, 31, 27, 27, 23, 19, 19, 15, 11, 7, 3, positive 1, positive 5, 9, 13, 7, 21, 5, 9, 33, 37, 41, finally 45. Whoa. Alright, we got it. Let's clone this, right? Okay, so far so good. Oh no, it's starting to rain, folks. This is not good. Another rainy day here in Mushroom City. 5, 1. If it's gonna thunder, we gotta take cover. 47, 41, and then finally 45. All right, on to the next one. This is going well, folks. Absolutely going well. Okay. 39, 5. You know the drill, right? 3. 5. 11. 7. 3. Yeah, positive 1. Positive 5. 9. 13. 17. 21. 25. 25, 29. 33. 37. 41. Finally, 45. Okay. So far, so good. Just gotta repeat the process, folks. Okay. 27, 23, 19, 5, 11, 7, negative 3, positive 1, positive 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25, 29, 33, 37, 41, and finally 45. All right, there you go, folks. Okay, so what do we got now? Okay, so far we are at the rooftop, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna put this as rooftop. Okay, what's next for me? Well, time for me to put some white fence, like the pale oak fence. Alright. Now let's do things in reverse now. Okay, so this is... Let's make this the 25th floor. This is going to be a lot confusing for me to do, folks. It's quite dizzying. 24th. Let's go down to the 23rd floor. 23rd floor. Yep, we gotta keep on going downstairs, folks. It's the 22nd, right? 22nd. Yeah, this is the 22nd floor. First floor. This one's very simple. th floor. Yep, we're on the 20th floor, down to the 19th floor. th floor. Now we're down to the 17th floor. Down to the 16th floor. My neck hurts, folks. Yeah, it's making me so uncomfortable. It hurts. Now we're in the 15th floor. Yeah, so far my neck is in pain because of the position I'm sitting. I mean, I'm supposed to like sit up straight, but the screen that I'm facing is like just beneath my sight horizon, in which whenever I see like straight, like not up nor down, just straight up, like the TV is just about a few degrees below the horizon, my sight horizon, which means that I have to tilt my head, you know, little bit to the back, which in a way, like causes some discomfort on my neck, because after all, your head weighs probably about 8 to 10 pounds, or rather 8 to 12 pounds, and and given your neck position, yeah, it just makes your head want to go down, and then it really like sores your neck muscles, and it gets to a point where it becomes so uncomfortable that your brains start to hurt. Oh boy, having me to tell you guys all the details here of me explaining like how pain like can how neck pain can affect the way I would play games like this. Oh boy, I gotta take it easy. Okay, 14th floor. Down to the 13th floor. Yeah, I gotta take it easy, folks. I gotta take it easy. So we're about halfway down. Now down to the 12th floor. Now down to the 11th floor. Yeah, we're on the 11th floor, folks. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. Now this is the 10th floor. It is the 10th floor right now. Now we're in the single digits. We're on the 9th floor. Down to the 8th floor. Here we go. We go down to the 7th floor. Then down to the 6th floor. Is it the 6th floor? Is it? Yes, it is. It is the 6th floor. This is the 5th floor. floor down to the 4th floor. Now down to the 3rd floor. We are getting there, folks. 3rd floor. And then down to the 2nd floor. Here we go. Alright, and of course the 1st floor, so let's head downstairs. Not really. And what do you know, it's still raining outside. What a surprise. I want to check the stairs real quick, just so that... yeah, I'm hearing background music, folks. Can you hold on a moment? I need to mute the mic and give myself a rest. Alright, I'm back, folks, I think, because I can still hear background noise, but I don't know if I don't know if Twitch is gonna pick that up. But let's take a look at the progress we've made, folks. So look at this. This is what we got, and what do you know? Right on cue, the rain has stopped. So yeah, folks, imagine me driving through, you know, all that jazz, and well, this is what we got, folks. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, imagine coming out of the highway. Alright. Yeah, so this is more like the gateway to City Center Plaza. So yeah, look at this. Wow. Unbelievable. All that trouble. We went through all this trouble. We really went through all this trouble. To get rid of this 5 here. There we go. Okay, so This is all good, right? Here we go. Okay, so now we're just preparing things for the next the last two buildings of the plaza. Shit. Huh. Okay, so the music wasn't loud enough, thank God. Okay. Okay, this is what we got, folks. Wait a minute. 25, 24, 23. Oh boy, yeah, I overdid it. I overdid it, folks. Okay, so turns out, yeah, it turns out I overdid it. I made a calculated mistake on my part. But it's alright. I mean, that's easy. You know, the whole, like, fixing, you know, the errors. So let's keep on building, right? Yeah, we can do this. We can totally do this. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard, but things are not well. Things are so absolutely not well on my part. Okay, so what now? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Good, 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 good. I don't know why, you know, some character from One Piece had this laugh like that. So many One Piece characters laugh so weird. I don't know why. Alright, the sun is setting right now in the city, so as you can see, well, City Center Plaza is starting to come together, come to light, if you know what I mean. Oh, no, not again. Come on. I don't need the keyboard to crap out. Oh, now it's doing it, huh? Likes to take advantage of my weaknesses. Whoops. No, come on! Oh, hate this keyboard now. I tried to get a keyboard today, but they were really pricey. So I am thinking about getting a new one through Amazon. Boy. Look at this. Look at this. It's not bad, right? Yeah, we can get up to the 21st floor. But first I need to copy a bunch of, Oh, wait, yeah, let me, yeah, I'm hearing background music. Please hold. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that. Like I said, background music. It's taboo for us streamers because, I mean, even if it's not our fault, Twitch can disagree all it wants, all it wants, all it wants. Ah, Twitch, 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 Twitch. Now let's get up to the 21st floor because that is going to serve as the rooftop. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yay. Okay, so we finally did it. Okay, so now we made it to the 21st floor. Now we can do this. Right? Let's see. Let's go down. Yeah, it does take forever to get downstairs. Okay, now we're on the second floor. We can cross the bridge. do this, right? And so far things are all right. What about the rooftop? Yeah, it's 10:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon, and although this would be the right time for me to conclude, well, get to the weather, but I want to finish, making this tower so I can replicate and move it there, if you know what I mean, folks. So, yeah. This is gonna be fun, right? Ha! Well, right now, folks, I'm just doing this, right? We're going here, right? Right? Let's keep on building, right? Right? Of course. Okay, we're gonna keep on building. Wait a second. Yeah, we don't need a middle door. I don't know why did I put that there in the first place. All we need is middle windows for bathrooms. Nope. Almost ruined everything. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we are getting there, folks. Putting more doors. And finally, the windows. Give me back the windows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh boy. I should have yeah, I'm moving, folks. I'm moving. Coming along, folks. We're coming along. what's next. Yeah, we're doing things this way for now. My neck. Oh, I'm so tired. I wonder which one's going to get it. Oh boy, this is so annoying. How annoying? Very annoying. Door's usually on the right side. That's how I want it. Let me see. The room's too small. Alright, I'm trying to brainstorm here, folks. There's a lot for me to brainstorm on. The best thing I can do at this time would be This is very complicated, in my opinion, folks, because, I mean, all I'm trying to do is trying to find the right uh, pieces to the puzzle, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I got a long way to go, folks. Turns out there's just too much for me to solve. Alright. Yeah, just doing this part. Just to see if things can go through. I mean, for the record, we do have everything ready for the most part. Trying to finish most of City Center Plaza before, ending, well, the stream before the weather, of course. Okay. Now what's next? For now, folks, I'm just gonna clone this. Right here. There we go. So far, things are picking up. Okay, that's good. So far, so good. Okay. So far, not too shabby. Yeah, the mouse is moving a little too fast for some weird reason. do on this part here. But either way, I mean, this will serve well. Side. Yeah, I think I'm hearing background music right now, folks. Hold on. Ugh, my neck. It's 11:03 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon, and as you can see, I'm still working on this building here. I know I should be getting to either bed, but however, I got fixated on this part here. But I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it, folks. Oh boy, it is so difficult. So difficult nowadays. Yeah, I'm getting something, folks. Yeah, I'm just exhausted, folks. I don't even know anything anymore. I don't even know anything anymore. I don't know everything anymore because there's too many things that aren't right, but yet uncontrollable. Well, what can you do at this point? Nothing, right? Nothing. We're gonna clone this. Got a little regurgitation, folks. It's no fun. Not what I meant to do. Look at this. feeling stiff. Okay, so far I need move. Wait a second. Man, my neck. Gotta be careful. Yeah, all this neck pain. Still a problem. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna make our way to the 20th floor. Here we go. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. 35, 31, 27, 23, 19, 15, 11, 7, 3, positive 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 20, and 25. Alright, not bad. Yeah, we're almost done, folks. Here we go. Just a little more. Here we go. Yeah, everything's coming together, folks. Just a little farther. Alright, and then we have one more. And then we'll get to the rooftop and then copy. A little more. Okay, so far so good. Excellent. I'm working alright. Yeah, 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 yeah. What a day, folks. What a day. months. Oh no, keyboard's doing it again. Alright, just need to add some things right now. Change it to rooftop. Alright, done. Oh yeah, add some light. There we go. Add 3 more. Okay. Alright. Things are looking up. Yeah, folks, look at that. You're officially, or rather, mostly done with City Center Plaza, just like that. This calls for a picture. Just give me a moment, folks. Just a moment, folks. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Alright, I'm back, folks. This is totally worth it. Alright. Yeah, let's put in a few more signs and then wrap things up. Rails and subways downstairs, okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not putting for the outer buildings, because I don't think it's necessary. Ah. Okay, so the sun is setting. Just need a better view. Need another picture, because it's worth taking. See, I'm driving like this. Even with the upcoming Mushroom Capital building right here. Still worth the sightseeing. Especially from like a highway over there. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, entering City Center Plaza through here. Alright. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. More from here. Or from the upcoming interchange right here. Alright folks, this is where I'm gonna leave off, and we'll discuss more about what's gonna happen next in the next episode of Mushroom City Minecraft. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're gonna talk about the weather. But before we do, Just gonna give you guys a heads up that, of course, we will be continuing Mushroom City in Minecraft on Monday. But until then, tomorrow and Sunday, we're gonna be playing Kingdom Hearts. Hopefully, we'll finish the game, but I doubt that. So let's switch gears to the weather. And this is what we got, folks. This is what we got. Yeah, I'm just checking the chat right now. Okay, so far, nothing. Yeah, I was just checking, folks. Just checking. Alright, now back to the weather and see what's going on right now. No active weather alerts so far, and right now we do have, more rain that's pouring throughout the northeast, particularly in the coastal areas from the southern tip of Maine all the way towards Richmond, Virginia, and then spreading inland towards the Catskills and Poconos and towards the capital region in Albany, and as well as Scranton, and as well as Harrisburg as well. So this is mainly a rain threat, with the exception of northern Maine having some snow in the area because of freezing temperatures at a given location. And there's also rain in Watertown, and especially in northwestern New York State, and as well as parts of western Pennsylvania as well. In the south, well, there's plenty of rains located along the Carolinas, the Carolina coast, and as well as Florida, central Florida as well, with some thunderstorms though. The rest of the south looks dry so far, and as well as in the Midwest, mostly dry with the exception of a few spotty showers throughout northern Illinois, just right around the south side of Chicago, and northwest Indiana. And some rain is located throughout the western portion of the Dakotas, Montana, and Wyoming, and as well as Idaho, and parts of Nevada, Northern California, and as well as the leeward side of the Cascades in Oregon. Everywhere else is relatively dry. No severe weather so far. But let's check the forecast right now. Let's see the current conditions. Let's see the temperature. Well, chilly temperatures right now, given that it's close to midnight right now, Eastern Daylight Time, that is. And we still have some mild temperatures throughout the Gulf Coast, the Great Plains, and as well as plenty of hot temperatures throughout the Southwest, and warm and mild temperatures throughout the Great Basin and the Central Valley of California. Chilly temperatures throughout the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, and I did say chilly temperatures throughout the Great Lakes and Northeast region, if I haven't really mentioned that at all, with some spots experiencing freezing temperatures, and as well as the Cascades and parts of the Rockies, the Northern Rockies, that is. Dew point, there's plenty of moisture throughout the south, and especially along the East Coast and the Great Plains, Mississippi Valley region, and plenty of moisture throughout California, and somewhat more humidity along the Pacific Northwest, as well as the leeward side of the Cascades in Oregon and Washington and Idaho, as well as Montana. Sustained winds, there are stronger winds located just offshore, off of New Jersey, Long Island, Delaware Bay, Chesapeake Bay, and as well as off of the Carolinas as well, in the Outer Banks, and as well as also plenty of strong sustained winds, mostly in coastal areas from places like Santa Barbara up the coast towards Florence, Oregon, and some spots in Washington state, particularly in the Cascades, experiencing some strong sustained winds, and as well as parts of Montana and Wyoming, and as well as the Dakotas region, and as well as the southwestern plains, especially western Texas, western Oklahoma, and western Kansas. And somewhat strong winds throughout the coastal portions of the Florida Peninsula. Let's take a look at the gusty winds. Plenty of gusts throughout the East Coast, with wind gusts of up to 30 miles per hour in some areas, up to 35. The mountains along in Virginia, up to 35 to 40, all the way down to Atlanta. North of Atlanta, I should say. But plenty of gusts are offshore in the panhandle of Florida, and as well as off the Atlantic coast of Florida as well. And there's also gusts of up to 30 miles per hour throughout western Texas, western Oklahoma, and western Kansas, as well as Nebraska. And there's plenty of gusts throughout the Dakotas and western Minnesota. And there's also variable amounts of strong gusts throughout the northern Rockies, as well as the Great Basin area, up to 40 miles per hour, as well as the Mojave Desert and the Sierra Nevadas, and as well as the coastal portions of Central California, Northern California, and as well as Oregon and the Cascades region, as well, dealing with a good amount of strong gusts of up to 50 miles per hour in some areas. Let's talk about precipitation totals. Well, currently in the northeastern corridor, there are rainfall amounts that range from about half an inch to about an inch and a half. But New Jersey, along the Jersey Shore, there's a lot of rain up to an inch and a half on the Jersey Shore, and traceable amounts of rainfall throughout Florida, with only no more than a quarter inch, especially in the Carolina coast, as well as the leeward side of the, as well as eastern Oregon. Snowfall totals. Not seeing much so far. Well, just pockets of which in the mountains, portions of the northwestern portion of the country. Now let's deal with the next 3 days. Start off with what's going on right now. This is what the jet stream looks like right now. So we do have a trough over the Ohio Valley, as well as a ridge over the Great Plains region, and as well as a trough over the Pacific Northwest. So that means we're dealing with wet weather as it leaves the eastern seaboard, but we still may get some rain by tomorrow morning and may end by tomorrow night. And more moisture will move in towards, well, it's now in the Bitterroot Mountains of Idaho, and as well as the northern Rockies. And as we move towards tomorrow night, we do have a trough that still lingers over the east coast, which means there's still plenty of precipitation to go around throughout the northeast. And there's a ridge over the Great Plains, and as well as a trough over Alberta, which means that there's going to be wet weather throughout the northern plains region, and a trough or a ridge, over the and off the Pacific Northwest, which means that there's a storm coming. But am I right? Actually, starting to build up. Now there will be a trough moving out of the east coast, yet there will be a small ridge just over the the sorry about that, over the southeast, a small trough over the northern plains, and a big ridge over the Pacific Northwest, which means that there could be a storm that's about to happen in the Great Plains and Upper Mississippi Valley, and a storm will be coming. That's for Sunday, by Sunday night. But by Monday night, we do have a trough just a ridge over the northeast, and a trough over the Great Lakes region, which means that there could be some activity, a storm that could be brewing throughout the Great Lakes region and parts of the interior portion of the northeast. And there's going to be a cutoff low from what it looks like, or a trough over and off the Southern California, as well as another trough over the British Columbia, which means that there could be a storm system moving, but right now it's still up in the air. All I know is that there's something that's going to happen, just over the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region by Monday night. Now, what about temperatures for tomorrow morning? Gulf Coast, and especially the southeastern Atlantic side, there will be. No, what I mean is, the Gulf Coast, and as well as the Atlantic side of the southeast, there will be mild temperatures, and as well as the desert southwest, and parts of the Great Plains will endure mild lows, but chilly lows throughout the Great Lakes region, and as well as the northeast. Parts of the interior portion of the northeast will deal with the freezing temperatures, and as well as the northern Rockies and the Cascades. Sorry about that. And as we move towards, by tomorrow night, there will be very hot temperatures throughout the Great Plains region and the desert southwest, and as well as parts of the Rockies. There will be mild temperatures throughout the south, east, chilly temperatures throughout the northeast, and really a mixture of mild and chilly temperatures throughout the northwestern portion of the country. And as we move towards Sunday morning, warm lows throughout the Great Plains and Mississippi Valley, and as well as Florida, but chilly temperatures throughout the northeast and parts of the Great Lakes region, but really freezing temperatures throughout the northwestern portion of the country, the Great Basin, the Northern Rockies, and especially the Cascades. By Sunday night, we will have very hot temperatures throughout the southern plains, and as well as the lower half of the Mississippi Valley, and as well as the desert southwest and the Central Valley, California, and as well as parts of Florida will endure really warm temperatures. And there will be chilly, getting mild temperatures throughout the northeast, and as well as the Great Lakes region, and the west coast also dealing with mild temperatures, and as well as freezing temperatures throughout the Rocky Mountains. Monday morning, there will be mild lows spreading east towards the Ohio Valley, from Texas all the way to places like Cincinnati, Indianapolis, especially Cleveland and Chicago, and even mild lows throughout Florida. Chilly temperatures, chilly lows throughout the northeast, but really cold temperatures throughout the Rockies, Great Basin parts of the country, and as well as mild temperatures throughout the Central Valley of California, plus the desert southwest. And finally, we do have warm temperatures throughout the southeast, and um, as well as Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, the Carolinas. Texas dealing with, well, southern half of Texas will be dealing with really hot temperatures, as well as the desert southwest and the Central Valley, California. Mild temperatures will occur throughout the Northeast, as well as the Ohio Valley and much of the Great Plains, but chilly temperatures will occur throughout the northern portion of the Great Lakes region. You have really mild temperatures throughout the northwestern portion of the country. For moisture, we do have plenty of moisture just right around the Gulf Coast region, Florida, Texas, and a little bit of moisture throughout the southwestern portion of the Great Plains, and as well as plenty of moisture throughout California. And there's also a plume of moisture moving in towards the Great Plains region and the Mississippi Valley. All that is going to be unpleasant, and as well as Central Valley, California. And major high dew point values all over the Texas coast. By Sunday morning, there will be plenty of high value dew points throughout Texas, and persistent amount of moisture throughout the Great Plains and Mississippi Valley, and as well as Florida. And there is a little bit of moisture still lingering around around California. Then by Sunday night, there's going to be excessive amount of moisture throughout the Mississippi Valley, from Texas all the way to Chicago, and as well as some throughout Florida, and as well as Central Valley, California, as well as parts of the Pacific Northwest, the coastal portions at least. And as we move towards Monday morning, my neck, there will be a lot of moisture throughout the South, and as well as parts of the Ohio Valley and Chicago, and as well as Indiana and parts of Michigan. Yet some moisture will occur throughout parts of the Northeast, throughout the coastal regions, and there will also be a little bit of moisture left throughout the Central Valley, California. Finally, by Monday night, all that excessive moisture will linger throughout the South, but may experience some drastic change to the weather in Texas. For example, like there in the northwestern portion of the state, it becomes so dry, but in the southeastern part of the Texas, there's going to be a lot of humidity, and all that humidity will linger throughout the south and towards the mid-Atlantic states, especially the interior portions of the mid-Atlantic, the Northeast, West Virginia, western Pennsylvania, and eastern Ohio. Yeah, a little bit of moisture will occur throughout the Central Valley, California, and as well as, how should I say this delicately? No, not really. Anyway, still moisture throughout the Pacific Northwest, the coastal portions in the Central Valley, California. Yeah, I have to talk really slowly because apparently I'm not alone in my home, because some people are sleeping, so that's the reason why I am whispering to you guys. My apologies on that one. Let's check the Cape. So for the Cape, there will be readable amounts of convection throughout the northwestern portion of the country, and as well as the Northeast and the Gulf Coast and Florida could be dealing with plenty of convection. And as we move towards Saturday night, there will be a lot of convection throughout the Great Plains region, and as well as the Northern Rockies and Central Valley, California, Sierra Nevadas, and readable amounts of moisture, convection will occur throughout the eastern seaboard, plus parts of the Ohio Valley as well. As for Sunday morning, readable amounts of Cape throughout the Northeast, still lingering around, as well as Texas, but with a good amount of Cape. But readable amounts of Cape will occur throughout the northern Rockies and northern plains. And as we move towards Sunday night, there will be a lot of convection throughout the southern plains, but readable amounts will occur throughout the northern plains and northern Rockies, and as well as the southern Rockies, and a good amount of Cape throughout the Sierra Nevadas as well, and readable amounts of Cape throughout parts of the Northeast as well. And by Monday morning, readable amounts of Cape throughout the western portion of the Gulf Coast, and as well as the upper Mississippi Valley and northern Plains region, and as well as Colorado and Maine, and as well as parts of Pennsylvania. And finally, we do have plenty of readable amounts of Cape throughout the Great Lakes region, the northern Plains and upper Mississippi Valley, and as well as the lower Mississippi Valley in Texas with a good amount of Cape, and as well as the Appalachian Mountains of the Mid-Atlantic in the south, and as well as Central Valley of California. Much of California will be dealing with a lot of convection. And as we move towards Saturday morning with precipitation, there's going to be a lot of rain and snow, depending on where that rain-snow line will occur throughout the Northeast, but yet most of the mountainous portions of the Northeast will be dealing with plenty of snow, wintry mix and such, and it stretches down south towards the Carolinas and Tennessee in the mountains. Yet there will be showers throughout the Gulf Coast, the coastal portion of Texas, and as well as northern Minnesota, and yet there will be a wintry mix throughout the northwestern portion of the country, but California could be dealing with some showers. And as we move towards Saturday night, all that precipitation will still linger. Hold on. Yeah, all that precipitation will still linger, and the interior portions of the Northeast will still be dealing with more wintry weather. And going down south, spotty showers throughout Virginia and West Virginia. Some areas in the mountains of the Appalachians could be dealing with some wintry mix and snow. Showers off the Texas coast, but some areas may experience some showers, especially Houston, Galveston, and all the way down to near Port Lavaca, just northeast of Corpus Christi, up the coast. And in the Midwest, there's going to be plenty of rain throughout northern Wisconsin, upper portion of Michigan, as well as northern Minnesota. And let's not forget about rains throughout parts of the Dakotas, Montana. Yep, the northern Rockies could be dealing with some snow and any form of precipitation, frozen precipitation, that is, depending on where the rain line will occur, and as well as some rain throughout Spokane, and snow throughout the Cascades and coastal. Some places like Seattle could be dealing with some showers and spotty showers throughout central and southern California. Sunday morning, plenty of moisture that still persists throughout the Northeast, and especially the interior portions of the Northeast would still experience some wintry weather, and there's going to be more spotty showers throughout the coast, throughout the eastern half of Texas, and there's going to be plenty of rains throughout the Great Lakes region. Especially northern Wisconsin, and as well as spotty showers throughout much of Minnesota. My brain is scrambled. Okay, so we got plenty of rains throughout the Dakotas, and as well as snow throughout the northern Rockies, especially going down towards Colorado, with valley rains and mountain snow. Yet coastal California could be experiencing some spotty showers. Then going into Sunday night, much of the moisture will be out to the east, yet some spotty showers will occur throughout the coastal portions of New England and even the interior portion of New England with some rain. Yet more moisture will be heading east from the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes region, and there's going to be plenty of rains throughout the upper Mississippi Valley and northern plains. Yet in North Dakota, some areas may experience some snow and wintry mixture of wintry precipitation, and almost the same story in Colorado, but in the mountains it will be snow, but down the valleys and the plains it'll be just rain. Yet spotty showers throughout the western Gulf Coast, in California, in the Sierra Nevadas, there could be moisture moving upwards just east of Fresno and north of Bakersfield with mountain snow and valley rains. By Monday morning, May will still experience some wet weather. Some spots may experience some wintry mix, but up in the Appalachians, in places like Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and even Virginia could be experiencing more rain, but in the form of showers though. But yet parts of the Great Lakes will also be enduring some rain as well, and yet plenty of spotty showers throughout the eastern portion of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, especially going up towards Missouri, and especially up the Mississippi River, with some areas experiencing some showers. But yet Minnesota will be dealing with plenty of snow and freezing rain and sleet, as well as the parts of the Dakotas as well. And yet the Rockies, especially Denver, could be experiencing some snow, but in low-lying areas, rain. Sorry about that. A little bit to the south, especially in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Some showers will occur, but mostly off the California coast. Finally, we do have precipitation with some rain throughout the Northeast, particularly in the interior portions of the Northeast. A lot of rain throughout Pittsburgh, and especially going down south towards places like Tupelo, Pine Bluff, Greenville, Shreveport, and all the way down to north of Houston. And some parts of the Gulf Coast, especially New Orleans, could be experiencing some spotty showers. But in the Midwest, there will be some snow throughout places like the upper peninsula of Michigan, northern Wisconsin, especially northern Minnesota. But however, there are some parts of the Great Plains that could be experiencing some rain, especially other parts of Wisconsin and Michigan. And in the west, for the most part, it's relatively dry with some spotty showers throughout parts of Arizona and California. Now, what about the snowfall totals? Well, I gotta tell you folks, there's gonna be a good amount of snow throughout the Northeast, and I just hope this is wrong, but there's a good chance that there will be a lot of snow throughout the Hudson Valley, especially northern New Jersey, and as well as points north towards central Vermont. Maximum amount throughout the lower Hudson River Valley, especially in the northern portion of the New York City area, could be experiencing a total of 48 of up to about 3.5 to 4 feet of snow within 3 days. This is sick, especially in the coastal portion of Maine. They'll be experiencing past 2 feet of snow, but in West Virginia, up to 7 to 8 inches of snow. In Colorado, up to 6 inches in places like Denver, and in the northern plains and upper Mississippi Valley, up to 9 or 10 inches of snow, but variable amounts throughout the Rockies and the Bitterroot Mountains, as well as the Cascades. Alright, folks. Well, before we can conclude the stream, and now we just passed tomorrow as the day, and it's now Saturday. Anyway, here's the weather topic of the day. So, now, it may not sound like weather, but it does have to do with weather, though. And the one thing that really bothers me the most as a driver are potholes. Now, what are potholes and what causes potholes? Potholes are primarily caused by a combination of water, traffic, and weather, specifically freeze-thaw cycles. Water seeps into cracks in the road surface, and when it freezes, it expands, causing the pavement to crack further. As the ice melts, the pavement contracts, leaving voids beneath the surface. Repeated freeze-thaw cycles and traffic stress then lead to the formation of potholes. So for those of you who are out on the roads, drive safely. Alright, folks, I just got everything out of my chest. But in terms of streaming tomorrow, I'll do that probably around 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and then another one from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is today, now, believe it or not. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I know it's been the longest stream for Minecraft live stream, but we'll continue with more Minecraft on Monday, but today, or rather this afternoon and this evening, I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts for you guys, especially on Sunday. I never thought traffic would still be a thing, at this time of night. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at 1 p.m. Take care, you guys. Peace out, everybody. Love you all. Signing out.